Breaking Gulf News. Abu Dhabi, Emiratis residing abroad casted their ballots in the Federal National Council elections 2015 in 94 polling stations at UAE embassies and consulates around the world, a senior official said yesterday. Overseas voting has been introduced for the first time in a move aimed at allowing Emirati citizens to exercise their voting rights even if they are living in a foreign country, said Tareq Hilal Lootah, Under-Secretary of Ministry of State for Federal National Council Affairs and head of the Elections Management CommitteeLootah said that the polling centers abroad have provided all the facilities to the voters to enable them to effectively participate in the elections. Voting process continued without any interruptions despite an increase in voter turnout on the second day, Lootah said. Lootah attributed the smooth electoral process to the efficient coordination between the National Election Committee NEC and the UAE Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Lauding the high level of interest from voters abroad in the elections, Lootah pointed out that voting has been taking place in accordance with world-class standards adopted since 2006. NEC has urged voters to confirm their names in the electoral lists in order to ensure their participation in the early elections and the election day on October 3, 2015. Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Foreign Minister, casted his ballot at the UAE mission to the UN. Sheikh Abdullah commended the FNC elections as a step forward in the path towards the empowerment program pledged by President His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Emphasizing the vital importance of participation of voters in the elections which will be held on October 3, Sheikh Abdullah described the democratic process in the UAE as a national entitlement and a key priority that requires effective participation based on public interest of the state in the selection of active members and key contributors in the service of the nation and welfare of the citizen. The UAE is committed to remain in constant contact with its citizens abroad so as to engage them in every development process that aims to achieve more progress and success for the state and to do whatever in its power to enable Emirati citizens abroad exercise their right of suffrage, Sheikh Abdullah underscored. The FNC elections underpin the confidence and absolute belief of Emirati citizens in the sound approaches of the wise leadership which believes in their capabilities and roles in realizing the sustainable development and preserving the prestigious standing of the UAE in all fields, Sheikh Abdullah added. He indicated that the early voting system outside the country for voters who could not be able to cast their vote on the election day and the first electoral process overseas are important steps for developing the electoral process towards reaching an integrated electoral experiment in the country. He called on all voters to engage positively in the next month elections. Sheikh Abdullah asserted that women play a pivotal role in the success of the electoral process. It is the joint responsibility of all stakeholders, he stressed, to raise political awareness of women, empower them to assume leadership roles and encourage them to practice their right of participation in the elections.